The veil is breaking. Stop. Don't scroll. Don't even breathe. A cosmic secret is unfolding tonight, one that 99% of humanity will never perceive. Only the chosen ones, the activated few, are meant to hear this truth. The new moon in Pisces is not a gentle transit. It is not soft. It is a crucible, a portal, a final cosmic filter. And the mere fact that this message found you confirms you have already been marked by its power. This energy is not just passing by. It is landing directly on your spirit. Pass this impending test, and your destiny shifts overnight. Unexpected breakthroughs, accelerated alignment, and life-changing unlocks. Fail it, and the old cycles, the familiar pain, the worn-out patterns, will bind you for years. So, listen closely. Because by the time these words fade, you will know exactly why this new moon claimed you, and what transformation must occur before midnight arrives. Crystal Ball: The Spiritual Surgery, Pisces New Moon. Chosen one, listen closely. Tonight's new moon in Pisces is fundamentally misunderstood. It is not defined by emotion or soft dreams. It is spiritual surgery. It cuts deep. It removes what's toxic. It instantly exposes the absolute truth you have diligently avoided. Most will be unable to process this heavy energy, why the atmosphere is suddenly intense, why emotions feel amplified, why the air itself is charged. This is the portal preparing to rupture. When it opens at midnight, your life will step onto a distinct frequency, higher, sharper, and far more demanding. This energy bypasses the ordinary. But if you are here, you are not meant to be swallowed by energy, you are meant to ride above it. This moon signifies a separation, a powerful split where you stop matching the frequency of those around you and start aligning with the level of the future meant solely for you. This is a calling, a pull, a fundamental shift. You have already felt it internally. That feeling of being disconnected, not lost, but fundamentally different, that detachment from old habits, old connections, and past versions of yourself. That urgent pull to disappear only to reappear as someone entirely new. You feel tired, yet not weak, quiet, yet undefeated, still, yet not stuck. This is energetic preparation. Your spirit is moving, and tonight, at midnight, your life will finally catch up. This is the moment the universe stops whispering and starts pulling. This new moon ruthlessly strips away everything that conflicts with your future. It is removing the dead weight. It is exposing the fake intentions. It is cutting the ties with people whose roles in your story have reached their absolute end. This is why everything has felt strange. Why certain scenarios disintegrated, why specific people went silent, why you've been aggressively craving change without understanding the root cause. Your soul knew before your mind could register it. Tonight, the shift becomes undeniable. You are currently being observed, spiritually. Your habits, your choices, your boundaries, your reactions, everything is scrutinized during this window. Not for punishment, but for elevation. This moon will not give its gifts away easily. It demands to see who is truly ready, truly aligned, and who has definitively outgrown the old cycle to walk into the new one. Your first test begins tonight, the test of silence, the test of choosing yourself when you are conditioned to choose others, the test of releasing what has already released you. You will feel the alignment in your body. Your chest may tighten, your mind may accelerate, your heart may feel a profound weight, your breath may deepen. Do not panic. This is reset. This is alignment. This is energetic correction. And at the exact moment the moon peaks, something within you will click. Something will lift. Something will sharpen. Something essential will awaken. This is the start of a cycle where you stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces never built for your energy. A cycle where your intuition drowns out your doubts. A cycle where your soul speaks first and your fear is silenced. A cycle where your future stops waiting and starts actively moving toward you. Chosen one, this night is not ordinary. This portal is selective. This message reached you because you were activated. Center yourself. Feel the energy anchoring into your spirit. Because once midnight hits, your true, destined path, the one written for you long before you understood your own becoming, begins. And when you step onto it, nothing from your old life can follow you. Not the pain, not the doubts, not the limitations, not the people who were never meant to stay. This is the moment your story breaks open. This is when your energy shifts upward. The universe is confirming, now, you are ready. Say it out loud if this resonates deep in your soul, I'm ready for the test. The silence of alignment. Chosen one, you've been feeling it lately, a heavy, strange, inexplicable silence. People pulling back, conversations fading, connections slowing, plans falling apart. It feels like the world deliberately stepped away, leaving you in an unrequested quiet space. This silence is not abandonment. It is alignment. When the universe prepares to shift you, its first action is to remove all noise. It extracts you from crowded, draining energy. It severs ties with distractions you cannot yet perceive. It creates a shield around your spirit to prevent anything from weakening your next crucial step. You are not being cut off. You are being rigorously prepared. This silence around you is a calculated, intentional act of spiritual engineering. Every person who retreated was meant to retreat. Every connection that dissolved was meant to dissolve. Your path is entering a new frequency, and not everyone has the clearance to travel with you. You felt this shift. The sudden need for more space, more solitude, more distance from chaos. You've noticed how the presence of certain people now causes your body to tighten, how old conversations feel like static. Your spirit has engaged protection mode, a kind of spiritual lockdown holding you in a higher, safer space so that the next version of you can form without interference. This silence is not empty. It is loaded. It is heavy with direction, signs, and deep messages. In this stillness, your intuition becomes undeniably louder. Your inner voice is crystal clear. Your awareness is razor sharp. You start perceiving things you once ignored. You sense events before they manifest. You discern who is genuine and who only stood close because they needed your light. Silence is the ultimate revealer. It exposes intentions. It clears the fog. It removes the masks. This is why certain people are acting differently around you. This is why you no longer tolerate what you once accepted. Your energy has outgrown your environment. Your future is actively pulling you away from everything that cannot come with you. When a chosen one is about to elevate, their life goes silent first. Not to isolate, but to reroute. You are not experiencing loss, you are experiencing the removal of illusions and attachments that were actively blocking your upgrade. This silence is clearing the runway for the people who belong with the next version of you, those who won't dim your light, won't drain your energy, and won't force you to stay small. Your new life demands a lighter load. This is why your energy is intense now. You are being separated so you can finally hear the universe's instructions. You are being lifted for a higher perspective. You are being isolated so you stop minimizing yourself for those who never matched your heart. This silence is not your ending. It is the moment before the breakthrough, the quiet before the reveal, the stillness before the elevation. You are not hidden, you are being positioned, protected, and sharpened. When this silence finally breaks, you will see exactly why it was mandatory. Your next level demands clarity, strength, and the courage to stand powerfully alone. If you feel this profound quiet storm, affirm it now, I feel the silence. High voltage, the body speaks, transformation symptoms. Chosen one, your physical body has been urgently transmitting signals. Lately, these signs are impossible to dismiss: a heavy head, fatigued eyes, random chills or heat flashes, waking up exhausted, or being abruptly pulled awake in the dead of night. You are not ill, and you are not breaking down. You are upgrading. Your body is responding to the new moon in Pisces before your conscious mind can process it. This moon bypasses your logic. It impacts your nervous system and your intuition, the spiritual centers that speak first. Your body can sense the energetic change before your thoughts catch up. Tension in your forehead, this is your third eye activating. Your clarity is rising. Heaviness behind your eyes, your spirit is retreating from distraction to make you see what you've ignored. Chills running through you, your energy field is opening. Your frequency is lifting. Random bursts of adrenaline. Your soul is preparing your physical self for the intense shift you are about to step into. Your body is not confused, it is communicating, rewiring, and preparing you for the next version of your life. Most people are too disconnected to sense these symptoms, they are too far from their inner self to register a spiritual upgrade. But you feel everything, because you are chosen for this timeline. You may feel a pressure in your chest. Not pain, but expansion, as if your heart is stretching to hold a larger version of your purpose. You may feel momentarily lightheaded, not dizzy, but awakened, as your mind steps out of an old reality. You may feel exhausted because your spirit is performing deep work even when your body is still. These are not symptoms of sickness. They are symptoms of transformation. The universe never upgrades you silently. It sends signals through the body first, making you aware of the behind-the-scenes energetic shift. You are shedding old emotional weight. You are clearing blocked energy. You are releasing past versions of yourself that no longer belong on the path you are stepping into. Your body is letting go of old timelines and preparing for new ones. This is why you've been so sensitive. This is why certain people instantly drain you. This is why loud environments are overwhelming. This is why memories resurface out of nowhere. Your spirit is adjusting, and your body is trying to keep pace. Follow your urges, the craving for silence, water, distance, and grounding. These are not random, they are instructions. When your body acts strange during a Pisces moon, it means your intuitive centers are wide open. Your energy field is absorbing formerly blocked frequencies. Your awareness is expanding. You are becoming someone who can feel the shift before it arrives. Your body knows the strength you will need for what waits on the other side of this portal. These shifts are meant to alert you, not scare you. Pay close attention to what your body tells you now. How your energy adjusts will determine your entrance into the next phase of your life. Your body is not malfunctioning. It is awakening. Say it now, I feel it. Direct hit the final test, breaking the loop. Chosen one, there is a fundamental truth you must grasp about tonight. Before midnight, you will face an absolute test. Not small, not random, not coincidental. A final exam. A memory, a fear, a trigger, a toxic person, an old temptation, a situation you were convinced was behind you, it will show up again. The moment it appears, your spirit will instantly recognize it. Your body will tense. Your mind will pause. This test is not here to break you, it is here to measure you. Every spiritual upgrade has a final obstacle. This is yours. Your choices in the next few hours will determine the timeline you step onto. Your discipline will shape your destiny. This test arrives immediately before elevation because the universe needs one confirmation. Are you still the person you were, or are you finally becoming the person you are meant to be? The old self is tested so the new self can be born. You will feel the urge to return to toxicity. You may be provoked by someone who knows your triggers. You may feel a dangerous pull toward a habit that always drains your power. Anger, doubt, or fear may rise out of nowhere. This is not an accident. This is the karmic loop making a final attempt to pull you back in. This is your past calling your name to see if you will answer. You are not being tested because you are weak, you are being tested because you are close. When you are about to shift timelines, the old timeline tries to keep you by sending familiar situations and familiar wounds. The test asks one question: are you done repeating the same cycle, or are you ready to break it? Respond the way you used to, and the loop continues. The pattern resets. The cycle starts over, and the portal closes. But if you choose differently, silence over reaction, self-control over chaos, boundaries over people-pleasing, peace over proving yourself, you shift timelines instantly. You elevate to a higher frequency. You step into a version of yourself that your past can no longer touch. Your new life begins the second you make a new choice. This test exists to graduate you. Reflect on how far you've come. You are not the person who once accepted less. You are not the person who ignored red flags. You are not the person who broke yourself to make others comfortable. The portal needs you to prove that to yourself. When the test appears, breathe. Pause. Remember the power you've gained. Remember what you deserve. And then choose differently. Choose better. Choose higher. Choose the version of you that refuses to repeat the pain. The moment you choose differently, your entire reality shifts. You break the cycle that tried to hold you. You walk through the portal with strength in your spirit. Say it with absolute intention, I choose different. Sparkle's final signal, the claiming moment. Chosen one, if this message is reaching you now, it is not mere content, it is a signal. Something powerful guided you here. The timing was precisely aligned so you wouldn't miss this moment. You didn't stumble onto this, you were led to it. When a message arrives exactly as your spirit is cracking open, that is not coincidence. That is destiny speaking in real time. Every distraction vanished. Every delay now makes sense. You were pushed to the precise second you needed to press play. This message exists to activate you. You have felt the strange inner buzzing all day, that sense that a profound shift is underway. Your soul recognized this frequency before your mind could. You were meant to hear this tonight, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Tonight. This is the moment your clarity sharpens and your path illuminates. The universe doesn't shout at the chosen ones, it whispers, and then sends the perfect message at the perfect time to wake them up. You stayed. You listened. You recognized the pull. Awareness is the first doorway, and you have already stepped through it. This moment marks a silent, powerful alignment where your spirit finally meets the frequency of your destiny. Nothing is random anymore. Every sign is a connection. Every feeling is a guide. You are not just hearing this, you are receiving it. And once a chosen one receives the signal, their life never returns to its previous version. Force comment, say, I'm awake. You are not a random viewer. You were called. Your spirit leaned in and answered. This new moon in Pisces claims you. It shifts your energy, separating you from old fears and pushing you straight toward the person you were always meant to become. Not everyone survives the tests, the silence, the symptoms. But you did. You are still here. That fact alone confirms everything to the universe. Prophecy peak, tonight, your life splits into two definitive timelines. One where the patterns repeat, and one where you enter your prophecy. And here is the profound truth. The portal never tests someone who wasn't meant to pass. The challenge was the confirmation. The struggle was the initiation. The timing was the sign. If you felt pulled here tonight, your soul is ready for the new reality. This is your activation. This is your claiming moment. This is your prophecy waking up. Force comment hard, say, I claim this shift and I passed the test to activate your timeline.